Courage, the Cure the Dog Show. Hi. Hi. Oh, hi. Hello! Give me 1 second. I'm getting it done. Can you hear me? There we go. Cool. Alright, can you hear me now? Yes, we can hear you, you bumbling idiot. My God. This is what this man does all day. This is where our hard-earned tax dollars are going. Well, no, it's privatized company. Of course, come on. Hello, how are you today? Well, give me 1 second. I need to send my links out. I need to send my links out. See, I wore comfortable shoes today. So now, when I move things with my toes, I can... Oh, I should probably do it. Let's see if that works. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Share. There it is. Make sure that's the one. Share. There it is. Share. Yeah, share you. You wonderful show. Hello, Iggy. How you doing? Hello there, little fella. How you doing there? Oh, look at that. He's such a little feeler. A little feeler. Waking in the morning. Waiting in the evening. My little feeler. Feeler in the weekend. Don't you know? All right now. It's time for the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Hello, Jana. Hello, Jana. Good to see you. Well, not see you, but, know that you're there. Hold on. Let me send this out. Awesome. And then I'm going to send it to William. William will be like, oh, you never sent it to me. Kind of like how I have not sent him certain documents and papers, but not yet. I will. I will send it to you, William. One of these days. One of these days. One of those days. I will send it to William. Hold on. I'm sending out my links. There has to be a better way. I think I enjoy these moments where I get to just go. Send out links. It gives me time to process. But here's the other one. All right, ready? Here we go. Whoa! Is he doing something? I think he's doing something. I'm always doing something. Hey, Mom, I'm on TV! Don't you see? It's gonna be a hit on Spotify. Stay off of Spotify, get it? Hold on. We're waiting for everybody to come down.
first and foremost thing, there are no rules for Terrific Tuesday. Now, that being said, there's plenty of rules. One of the rules that we must go over and must establish early on is do not be an asshole. Now, to be an asshole, you have to deliberately be a jerk to another individual. Now, do not do that. If you do that, you are not welcome here at Terrific Tuesday. Now, that is not necessarily a rule, but that's definitely a rule. Another rule for Terrific Tuesday is to be you. You can't be me because I'm already taking me. That spot of me is already seen. See? Me! That's a fish. That's a fish. That's a man fish. I'm the fish on human, allegedly. My goodness, okay. Coming in for Terrific Tuesday. That's fantastic. Now, what we're going to really go over is that you are a fantastic soul. If anyone tells you otherwise, well, that's part of the rules. Nobody can tell you that you're not a fantastic soul. Isn't that right, Mr. Fish? He's going into me. That's what she said. Okay. Hello.
Hi. Hi, welcome to Terrific Tuesday. What are you experiencing? I don't know. Where's Creep Night? Wait, hold on just a moment. Hi, SP. Good to see you, SP. My goodness. Iggy's here. Jana's here. William's here. Jana's here. What am I going to be for Halloween? I'm going to be Dracula. Blah, blah, blah. I never say blah, blah, blah. I don't know what that's about. Reference, go. I was going to be Shrek, but life happens. Maybe next year. Next year I'll be Shrek. Okay. I'll be Shrek next year. Just you watch. Hold on. Oh, I didn't respond to her. Man, okay, so if you guys ever message me and I don't respond back, it is not intentional. I'm just really bad at, responding back. Or, if you ask William, sending papers and documents. But I will eventually, okay? Just don't tell William that I just consciously, cognitively thought about it, because then he's going to hold that to me forever. And we really don't want that now, do we? Okay? Hello, goodbye. How are you? How is your superly duperly awesome, amazing, fabulously, superly great, phenomenally spectacular, terrific Tuesday? Did you have a wonderful weekend? Did your Monday suck? Because if so, now it's terrific Tuesday. So all I got to say is, oh, what? Oh, wait, hold on. Live chat. Remember last week? Creep Night's here. Creep Night's here. Creep Night's here. If you are ever so kind, please go to your chat where it says top chat and change that top chat to live chat, because I don't know why it likes to filter out different individuals. Hello. My good to see you. It likes to block out different chats. So I don't know what that's about, but I don't know how to change it or anything of the sort. So just change your live chat or change it from where it says top chat. Have a good night. It's my Office Space janitorial services. It's the guy that changes out the trash can. He spooked me for a second. I was spooked. I was like, ooh. But he's actually a really great guy. I really actually am like, oh my goodness. You're a happy leprechaun today. Yes, I'm a happy leprechaun. Cup says, win, W, winning Red Nose Wellness. I'm typically a happy freaking leprechaun, for the most part. Unless you make me sad, you make me cry, and then I'll be a sad leprechaun. You know what's weird is I don't send my links out to my family anymore. I say family members. Honestly, though, I think that they actually have blocked me from the group chat, or they just switched to new group chat, and they just didn't tell me that that's the case. Hold on, give me 1 second. And I think that actually might be the most feasible explanation, because my grandpa's birthday, I call him Bear Paw, is on 9/11. I know, great birthday to have. And I was like, happy birthday. But the whole chat stayed really quiet. So you're like, I don't talk to him often. We don't always have the greatest relationship. We've seen each other we've not always seen each other eye to eye. So anyways, then that being said, I was the one that said happy birthday, and then I said happy birthday, and I think my cousin said happy birthday, and it just was like, huh. Well, that's where I kind of thought about the idea. I probably am blocked. They probably have like a chat, and they just were like, mute this chat, and it's somewhere deep down on someone's like DMs. But I still send it to my dad, my bonus mom. I send it to William. I send it to SP. I send it to Jana. I send it to Creep Night. Iggy, I don't have your number anymore. If I did, I'd send it to you, but you're also here pretty religiously, which is super awesome and nice. So I don't know. That little tidbit. Want it right now? Want it right now? Your request the other night about the new channel. There's not much there, but I'll go give it a try tonight, show you what that channel looks like. What? William, you have to remind me like the day of. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I'll think about it. It'll be in my head. I got it all mic'd up. Look at this. See the beta fish? There's a microphone there. That was not for you, Jeremiah? Okay, everybody visit William's OnlyFans.
I do it in a heartbeat.
Oh, okay. Did you send me a link? Yeah, check your Instagram. 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 Okay, cool. I sent you my number? Oh, okay. Well, if you sent me my number, then I do have, no, that's my old phone. I got a new phone. We haven't messaged since the new phone. And I'm not like the cool kid. I don't like move the numbers over. I probably should, but I typically just leave people at their regular number until they're like, oh, this is SB. And then I realize I wasn't talking to Barbara the whole time. And then, oh, this is your father. I should say, oh, hi, Dad. Oh, this is William. Not you, Fred? Not you. You're bored? Iggy is the board as can be. Everybody says, I hate bored Iggy. I need to read the chat. Hold on. Iggy's bored? Why are you bored, Iggy? Iggy bored, Iggy bored, Iggy bored. How are you guys? How was your weekend? Did you have a good weekend? First and foremost, there's things that I want to go over, but I'm not going to go over just yet because obviously we have to wait that time period of where people stop watching and then we can actually start talking about like the things. But until that happens, how are you? Drama-filled was my weekend. I'm sorry it was drama-filled. Did you tell that drama like Medea? Oh, look at the fishes. Did you tell Medea, like, hey, you gotta let that drama go. Just let that drama go. Sometimes your life full drama, and sometimes you gotta let that drama go. Say, oh, hey, drama, you gotta let that go. SP said, my history teacher in high school always said people shouldn't be bored. You can always find interesting stuff if you look hard enough. That and my God, Iggy, you're going on Terrific Tuesday in the chat going, I'm bored. Jeremiah's not entertaining me enough. What is up with this? My country's showing. My country showing, Iggy. My country. It wants a sow. My country. Oh, hey, look at it. What's up with the fish behind you? That's called a beta fish. They're cute. They're adorable little fishes. I was binge watching Wrong Turn. Okay. Why were you okay? Wait. Why were you binge watching Wrong Turn? Then they should have turned right. What are you guys going to be for Halloween? What are you doing for Halloween? Turn this to a blue. Watch this. What are you doing for Halloween? I'm in an aquarium. I'm going to be the devil. If I were the devil, if I were the prince of darkness, I turn the whole world in darkness. Space Marine or Hell Diver. And my mother and her roommate are going to be cats. So you're going to be the devil and cats. What's Philip going to be? A group of hippies with some cool workers. Ooh, that sounds cool. I actually miss work's Halloween. I liked that. I liked the work at my old job. I liked the Halloween. That was actually really far out. Humanity number one on this floating rock. Okay, hey, look, who is going to be the monkey? The monkeys that were just released in a crash in Mississippi that have hepatitis, herpes, and COVID. That's a real thing. There's a real monkey that monkeys got out in Mississippi. They're 40-pound, aggressive, angry monkeys. If you don't believe me, go Google it. There's a truck wreck, and they got out of their cages, and so now they're trying to find the monkeys. Who had that on their bill? Yeah, SP. Yeah, there are hepatitis, herpes, COVID monkeys, and they're angry. They're angry monkeys too. You know, there's monkeys in Florida. Yeah, they were left there, and they're mean too. They'll throw poop at you. Poop throwing monkeys. Sir, did you not decorate the office yet? What? Yeah, hepatitis C. How did they get away? I don't know. See, there's a lot more questions. There are answers. You're asking the good questions, SB. How did they get away? I'm joking, but for real, catch them and do some. I don't want another lockdown or I'm going to go full hazmat. Either escaped or released. Yeah, I think released. Magic Fish thinks so too. Alright. Yeah, I have like this it's not spooky, but it's not creepy, it's not spooky, but I have like this idea song-wise that I really think, and I swear as zombies start popping up, I'm out. Hello, my beautiful people. What's up, Outlaw Kings? Outlaw Kings! Let's hear it. You want to hear the song? It's not a creepy song. It's not a, I don't know, it's an interesting creative song. How's everyone doing? Outlaw Kings ask. Here we go. Pretty darn good. Kids are healthy. God is great. I mean, what else could you ask for? Said outlaw. Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out how I did it earlier because I really liked it. So bear with me. We'll have to talk later in the week. Jeremiah, if you want, yeah, I would love to. SP, I will reach out to you. If I don't, then you should reach out to me. That'd be awesome. Everybody stop. Stop what you're doing. Stop right now. Iggy just stumped his toe with his Roomba and yelled, "Darn clunker," to get started by my fam. Just stubbed my toe on a Roomba and yelled, "Darn clunker," to get stared at by my fam. You have a Roomba? You get a Roomba? Where did you get a Roomba? Are they nice? I wouldn't know. I don't have a Roomba, but I've always wanted a Roomba. Yes, darn thing is sentient. I don't care. It's sentient. I'll take it. I'll take the evil sentient little Roomba. Is it Wi-Fi connected? Skynet. Everything's Skynet. It was out to get you. That was for sure. Okay, I can continue on. Okay, right? There we go. Night of the Living Toe. Okay. I think I figured it out. Now, this is going to be a little bit different, but I think it's going to be gnarly the way that I do it. Okay? Right. on. There. Now, mind you, I'm just working on what I've got. Now, this is taken from an Instagram account, audio.
Will they make it read my poetry? Or will it, when they make AI of me, will they make it read my poetry? Or will it create new words, not by me, but sound like me? And when they make AI of you, what will the fake you do? Will you know that it's not you? Will you know if this isn't me? What does AI me sound like? What does my AI poetry sound like? What is the prompt? For me, for you. Will you know when you're old and they show you videos saying this was you, this was you, this was you? Will you know? Memory is a weird thing. We can remember things because we think that we remember them. But every memory is really just remembering, 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 remembering. And when we train our brains on memories that aren't real, do they become real? What is real? If the AI sounds like you and the AI sounds like me, can I just go to sleep and let the AI dream for me?
What is real? What is real?
When they make AI of me, will they make it read my poetry? Or will it create new words, not by me, but sound like me? And when they make AI of you, what will the fake you do? Will you know that it's not you? Will you know if this isn't me? What does AI me sound like? What does my AI poetry sound like? What is the prompt? For me, for you. Will you know when you're old and they show you videos saying this was you, this was you, this was you? Will you know? Memory is a weird thing. We can remember things because we think that we remember them. But every memory is really just remembering, 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 remembering. And when we train our brains on memories that aren't real, they become real. What is real? If the AI sounds like you and the AI sounds like me, can I just go to sleep and let the AI dream?
What is real? What is real? See, it's a little bit of a different take than I typically. Well, I typically do take that take, but there is a approach that of a conversation that I was recently having, and I've been having more and 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 more, and it's really based on this ideology, this idea, this thought of we do not know what the hell's going on. We don't know jack shit, and it's not who you vote for. It's not who you believe. It's not anything of the sort. We do not have a faintest idea of what we are experiencing right now, and we are very aware that we are in the unknown. And it can be scary for some people, and it can be terrifying, and a lot of individuals will put on a brave face. But the thing that you can definitely know for sure is nobody knows what the hell they're doing. And I can prove it to you. Every job I've ever worked at, when you got behind the scenes, when you really got a good feel about what the operations were like and what were going on, you realized that not everybody, and really anybody, was ever as fully confident as they portrayed themselves to be, or had a good, clear understanding of what they were doing. You might be going through a job right now, and the higher leadership is not communicating very well. But had they ever communicated well in the first place? Or are you just becoming more and more aware because they're becoming more and more reckless with how they respond to situations? Your main number one focus is taking care of your clients and your customers and your guests and your clientele. But when other people of the same job don't follow suit and participate, well, that just makes it very uncomfortable for everyone now, doesn't it? And you're right. Iggy says you got to bullcrap your way through life. You know what you're doing. Yeah, but just having a moment, taking a moment to acknowledge that it's okay to not know. It's okay to be in the dark on things. AI, everyone's talking about it. And it's just another invention that we've created. It's just another thing. No, it's not. It's more than just another thing, Jeremiah. No, it's just like when the iPhones got here, when smartphones got here. Everyone has a smartphone now. Another brick in the wall. He says, as a wise old man said, act like you're doing some damn important and people will think that you're doing something important. 100% they do. And Creep Knight says, we're just actors playing a part. Now play a part, Jeremiah. Damn it, come on. Creep Knight says, reality is a line between the seen and the unseen, the known and the unknown. Iggy says, gotta crap your way through life. You look like you know what you're doing. But isn't it funny? Go to the dark side of the moon. But it's like a magic trick, man. It's a magic trick. You have got to watch both hands of the trick. I told that to someone and they were like, can I borrow that? And I was like, sure, you can borrow that. I don't know what they did with it. I think there's a lot of things, Joe. Life, man, though. Life is this journey. It's this gorgeous journey. It's like perception. You perceive what you want to see and believe. I told this to my sister's kids. He says, I still got that weird video you sent me on my old phone about the thing in your backyard. Shh. William, it's funny. I'm like the one who quite who knows quite a bit about this area. I'm just surprised they brought it up. I find joy and stay prepared for the weirdness as much as possible, and you're killing it. You are what you perceive yourself as. 100% you do. And that's the thing. If you're in a situation and you're like, I feel threatened, I feel scared, it's like that movie It with the clown. It was never the clown. It was it. What are the creatures in Harry Potter that will become the thing you fear the most? What are they? What is that? Anyone watch Harry Potter ever? I guess nobody watches Harry Potter anymore. I don't know. Iggy, my pronouns are stay strapped or get clapped. What was it that I used to say? My pronouns are. Yeah, but I can't think of the name. What are the name? Anyone watch Harry Potter anymore? I don't think anyone in here watches Harry. Shut up, I'm thinking. I guess nobody watches Harry Potter. It's the thing in the trunk. Your biggest fear, man. Not Dementors. The things that scare you are Bogart, a Bogart, a Bogart, a Bogart. The things that scare you eventually will encompass you and take you over. Yeah, the Bogart, man. It's the little scary spookly dookly under your bed. It's in your closet. I think that there is truth to a lot of the lore that used to be around. There's a lot more behind the veil. There's a lot more spiritual in the spiritual realm of the fifth dimension that no one ever really talks about. Because like where we stop is time, and that's depth, right? You have the first dimension, second dimension, third dimension. We're fifth dimensional creatures living in a fourth dimensional existence because you have to be. You have the perceived and the unperceiver, the perceived. Life is, like SP said. What? Mid-thought, sorry. We are, but we also get to choose. We get to choose. You get to choose, man. You look at the reality and say, things look pretty shitty. Well, doesn't it? Okay. Iggy says simulation. If this is a simulation, then let me have fun. Give me my room of pasta noodles and leave me be, man. We are doing exactly what we want to do, if this is a simulation or not. How many of you feel like we're living in a simulation? If you need clarification, please let me know. Tell me what you think. I want to hear it. I'm curious. How many people have that internal thought that there's something more that we just don't see? Hello, Mr. Fishy. Hooked up to computers with that? No, I'm not talking about that. I don't believe in that. Computers and batteries. What part? How many of you individuals, anyone watching, how many of you believe that we possibly could be living in a simulation? That the reality that we know to be currently is not the actual reality. Creep Knight said hooked up to computers as batteries, some of the mindless to what is going on around the world. They just don't care. Not just the battery part. Oh yeah, no, I did. No. I believe that though. Actually, okay. I guess I didn't fully comprehend it. Some of us are too mindless to see what's going on around the world. Just don't care. No. I could subscribe. No. Okay, so that's fair. SP says I vote no. And that's fair because I could see that too. I'm curious because there's a lot of division, and I'm always curious of why someone has division. So if someone tries to separate something or divide something, it's like a magic trick. You have to look at the other hand. You have to look at the whole picture as a whole. Okay, so the proverbial sense of a simulation of everything is kind of curated by some type of higher power that we just cannot comprehend is a possibility. Another possibility is that we have a lot of hurt people that just need a lot of psychiatrical help. And then you go into inpatient, and then you find out that those people also need some psychological help. But that's another story. Okay, so if you vote no, if you don't believe that you're in a simulation, why do you not? What makes you realize that you're not in a simulation? And if you do believe you're in a simulation, what makes you feel that you're in a simulation? And if you think you're not going to respond because you don't want the government to know or the higher powers that be to use your answer, they already know. Okay, they're already watching. So comment base is not going to really just put you on the map. Sorry to bust your conspiracy bubble, but I'm curious of your answers. Unfortunately, we're not that important on someone's scale to be able to move tides. I'm just trying to. I'm curious. I'm gauging something. I just can't fathom our Lord would have that occur. Reasons I think we are the Big Bang. I'll use an example. Let's start it at the gas. Where did the gas come from? When we get something's out of nothings. Anglerfish shouldn't exist. Aliens. Okay. Perfect. William. Where's William on this? Because these are damn good answers. Let's see. Let's see. Where did the subconscious come from? I wanna know where my subconscious came from. Where did my subconscious octopus? Alright. And Wade Fall says, sometimes it does. Watch that old manuscripts are just cheat codes that they put in for us to figure out how we decipher them. Craig Knight says, why do we have false memories? A lot of fish that exist in our ocean. Iggy says, I don't know, I just want to know who created the anglerfish so I can smack them. What do you think, William? Does the simulation exist?
Only one's mind. I mean, let's say you could take the blue pill or the red pill. What are you going to consume?
Alright, I'm loving these answers. That's true. Super true. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Tell me you're ready for this. And here we go. Ah. This is a chair. This is the chair I sit in. This is my chair. Okay? Here is a fish. You wanted to know about the fish. Here's the fish. Does the fish know that I'm talking about it, or I'm speaking of its nature, or I'm reaching out to grab it? No, it's a projection. There's a projector down here, and it's being projected onto the wall. But I can see it. I can observe it. I can observe another one. That's a pretty beautiful blue one, right? I can observe it. I can see it. Hello, Mr. Fish. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Why is the fish not talking to me? Something's fishy about this. And this is the chair. This is the chair I was just sitting in. But I am no longer sitting in this chair. And that fish is still not talking to me. Oh my God, he's lost it. Hear me out. What if there's things that we do not know? And maybe we experience phenomenon to which you just do not see the projector under the chair. And for the viewer that is sitting in the chair watching the fish, and we are the fish, what if that's a version of God? Because then you have to ask yourself if free will exists. Well, Jeremiah, what if I don't believe in God? Okay, well, just bear with me. In this analogy, let's go with the God example first. What if God is just sitting in a chair observing a beautiful work that is being projected? That fish, while that fish was being recorded, do you think that fish knew it was going to be recorded and be viewed by thousands and millions of individuals? Or was it just elegantly just floating and doing what fucking fish do? Is it doing the wrong fish? Is it fishing wrong? Is it a fishy fish? Or is it just looking around trying to figure it out? Will it change this outcome, this conversation, if the fish figures it out or not? No, it's not. Pre-recorded video of a fish that is probably, because the lifespan's not even alive anymore. And the fish also sees its reflection. Cracks. No, you're not stupid. Oh, come on. Where's Ari? Oh, where's Dory? Yes. You're not stupid. No. Oh, arcs and cracks. But look, the fish is still being the fish. The fish is still being a fish. There's not one damn thing that this fish can do that's going to change the outcome. So in this scenario, the Great Bang and God both exist. Someone created the bowl, put the water in, okay. It's not a something, it's not a someone, it's a something, okay. Muslims say Allah, and Christians say God and Jesus, and Muslims, Jewish say Yahweh. Atheists say, oh, hell no, nothing. You guys are all kooks. They're theists. And atheist is atheist. They don't want to play the game anymore. They don't want to play the game of trying to guess where's Waldo or what is this? What is this that we're doing? And then we fight about it. Why are we fighting about it? Yeah, some do. Why? Why do Republicans and Democrats hate each other so much? Is that really necessary? Oh, because they're hateful. You don't fight hate with hate. That just makes you hateful. Why do Christians and Muslims and all these different religions hate each other so much? Just because someone else exhibits hate does not give you the right to exhibit hate as well. Be better than that person. Well, they really ticked me off and they really made me question my sense of well-being, and they're ruining everything for everyone. Look, you're on the playground and you're telling me one kid is ruining recess for all the other kids. When in actuality, it's you don't play with that kid. If someone's being a jerk, you don't play with them. You don't let them ruin your whole day and make you have an existential crisis of what is the universe. You just don't play with them. Stop playing with them. It's like my sons, they get into a fight. Stop playing with them. Well, I want to play with them. They don't want to play with me. I thought we was a republic, not a democrat, democracy. No, we're actually a democratic republic. The best strength I'm practicing is not reaching to the negative. Right. I walk away and I don't react. And how do you feel after that? They want the reaction. Who's they? Hurt people? Hurt people, hurt people. If someone comes up to you and they're a Christian, they say, God bless you. I'm going to pray for you. Woohoo! I drink some moonshine. It's kind of like America. You ever had that conversation? I think I've had this several times with Terrific Tuesday, but I love having it. America is really just the continent, so that's also Canada and Mexico. Canada and Mexico are also America. Whenever someone says make America great again, what are you talking about? Canada? Are you talking about the United States? Or are you talking about Mexico? Doesn't make sense, does it? Because we're talking about the continents. Continental-wise, we're on the Americas. If you go to South America, that's Brazil and everywhere else, right? So when someone says America, are you talking about Canada, Mexico, or the United States? America, number one. Yeah, what part? Middle America? Martin Luther King said something similar about hate does not defeat hate. Love wins over hate. 100%. So I implore you to exhibit love. Love. When someone shows you hate, love them regardless. Put up boundaries, but love them regardless. What about South America? What about South America? South America is not North America. That's what I was trying to get at. You don't defeat paranoia with more paranoia. All America needs to become one giant superpower. Let's not do that. Because if America becomes one big superpower, are you telling me that they're going to be one big superpower like California? Because if America becomes more like California, I'm done. But there's nowhere I can run. No. Don't feed into the paranoia. What do you know? What is real? If you see something online, yeah, it'll always be the same. It will. So the reason I'm telling you this is like, think about at work, right? Think about, let's say the executive team are losing their bananas and they are not really instilling morale into the company as a whole. That does directly affect you, but how you interact with other people is affecting everyone simultaneously. Okay? The same thing goes to the bigger collection of the United States as a government, as a whole, how we treat people as individuals, but it also is adopted into how we treat others immediately, our friends, our family, our loved ones. If I came on here and I said, "What's up, you stupid fuck faces?" and I just treated you poorly, you'd stop watching, and then I wouldn't have viewers. Bad behavior doesn't get rewarded, right? Okay. The same principle is applied everywhere. But, oh, well, I don't want to be rude. Well, if you have the anonymity, if you have the protection of not being known or to just disconnect, then you feel more able and allowed to just disconnect. Well, I can't just disconnect at work. Sure you can. You do it all the time. There's a lot of the drama that we find ourselves in that we like being part of the drama. It's like if you have a bad day and you come home angry and you take it out on them because they're in a bad mood. Yes, 100% true. Wait, Iggy says constitutional rights number 1. What's up, redhead? Right back at you, my favorite leprechaun. You know what's funny is talking about the Constitution, we don't have rights. Those are privileges. I can prove them to you too, Iggy, because I'm right there for you. Like, I am. Free speech and everything. They're privileges. They're privileges that if we are not careful of how we're treating people, those privileges are going to be taken away. Your basement says otherwise until, some 3-letter agency comes storming through your domain and outnumber you, and game over, which sucks, which I hope never happens, but, still makes it a privilege. Yeah, no, The Sopranos. What free speech? Okay, so it's funny that you said that. Trump makes America look ignorant because some of the things he does and says as our commander-in-chief, right? But he's just a figurehead. He's just someone that you have been pointed to be mad at. But why are we not talking about BlackRock or some of the actual lobbyists and companies that are running policies and allowing a lot of this to happen? Because one man cannot just do everything. So whenever someone gets mad at Trump, it's like, well, he's just the figurehead. It's like getting mad at Biden or getting mad at Obama or getting mad at Bush. Like they're just figureheads. That's why I'm having this conversation, is because you have to look through that game. And see, that's why I was asking about the simulation, and SP went to a theological standpoint of saying of God. And it's like, okay, you have your spiritual, religious sector, but what about what we're doing as a society? I know physically there's physical proof right here. I know there's physical proof, okay? I can experience it right now. Until I can no longer experience it, I am going to believe that I am currently right now existing, and I'm real because I'm living right here in the now. But when you start playing telephone with politics, with friends, with religion, spirituality, or policy, or anything of the sort, work-wise, when you start playing telephone, he said, she said, she said, he said, and you don't have direct, I can experience this, and I know this is real because I can feel it right here. You don't have immediate, without a doubt, shadow of a doubt proof, and you respond to unsubstant proof, meaning hearsay in a lot of cases, then you have become wrapped up into the proverbial game that we are all playing, which is what a lot of the times individuals are referring to as the Matrix. We do allow it. We allow it until we stop saying, you know what? If someone told me SP just trash talked me, at first my feelings would be very hurt, but I'd have to train myself to remember that I did not directly hear that from SP. I do not know the context behind it, because sometimes we say jokes that aren't actually funny whenever they're spoke out of context, right? So until I hear it from the source and I hear that there are behaviors from SP displaying that she is aggravated and irritated and annoyed and is calling me names, until that point happens directly in front of me, I have no real right to impose a final judgment towards SP, period. If that makes sense. Creep night again for the win. It's not your business what anyone says about you or thinks about you. What is your truth? What do you know as truth? What do you know to be your truth? I know God. I know the flying spaghetti monster. I know Muhammad. I know the tooth fairy. I know Santa Claus. I know nothing. I know the wheel of wellness. I know the beta fish. That is your truth. And when you get into a conversation of your truth, you can respect someone else's truth without damning them to hell because they're saying something you disagree with. You have no right to cause physical harm or pain towards another person. Well, they're causing me mental pain. You also, as long as you are not blocking them in and forcing them to hear your rhetorical crap, you can say whatever the hell you want to say, but there's consequences. The other kids on the playground will not want to play with you. And if you find yourself okay with the other kids not wanting to play with you and you still want to speak your truth, then be crazy little Timmy sitting in the corner. That's okay. Nobody needs to bother little Timmy standing in the corner talking to himself about Bigfoot or aliens. If that's not your cup of tea, he can say whatever the hell he wants to say. Well, he's annoying me. Get over it. That goes for both sides. That actually, you can take that from religion to politics. I teach anger management, and I love it. I love it whenever someone talks about Republicans, and I love it when someone talks about Democrats. And I love it. I really do. Because don't you see? They've bothered you so much that you are losing sleep over it. You are losing your well-being, and that is wrong. That's sad, and I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do to have a conversation with that person that bothered you. I'm sorry. I am sorry. But you can learn ways of how to not let what other people say and do affect you so badly. Does that make sense? Hey, I'm not about any party. Just leave me and my guns and speech alone. Well, seeing that, there you go. There's fair. But here's the crazy part. Here's actually the really cool part. We have a society right now, especially like if you're talking about the topic of guns, right, for policy, that in the Constitution has the right to bear arms against a tyrannical government. Nothing about hunting, nothing. You don't have a right to have guns for hunting. It's against a tyrannic government. If that makes you feel safer, then fine, okay? Your free speech, fine, until it starts impeding on other people. You're not going to people's houses and forcing your love for anglerfish down their throats with your gun. You're good. But then individuals that are scared of guns have conversations of, well, the people that don't need to have guns, and so then that's where the conversation has. But the conversation stops there because we can't get past differences to have a reasonable conversation of what would work for you. I want you to leave me alone. Okay, well, I'm trying to talk to you as an adult, so what would work for you? No, you can't make someone love you. Thank you. You can't make someone believe what you believe, but you can respect that someone believes something that you don't believe. I respect that you believe what you believe, and I respect your belief. And I believe that everyone has a right to say that. But then again, that's my right. But if someone didn't like that, especially on YouTube, they could just shut me out, turn me off, stop watching. See, this is a good example, especially whenever it comes to YouTube. If you don't like the program or the things I'm talking about, you can just turn it off. Well, you'll still be saying it. Okay. And? Well, I have a few things wrong with that. Okay, we'll talk about it. Have a decent conversation with someone and talk about it. If you don't like guns, okay, but don't stop good people from owning them because a few people do bad. Now, see, this is the problem that you're opening yourself, Iggy, up for a conversation. Now, I'm really actually glad that you commented. If you don't like guns, okay, but don't stop good people. Now, what do you define as a good person? And when it comes to bad people from owning them, what do you suppose should be the cutoff limit? And what do you suppose be the conversation of how we should approach that? It's not guns who kill people, it's people who do. Yeah, correct. But see, this is going back, this conversation. What do you find as good? And what should we do with the people that own them that are bad, that you classify as bad? Now, is your classification definition of bad the same as everyone else's? This is where the conversation really should be taking part and that we should actually be having with. How do you decide? This is the conversation, but you can't have this conversation of reasonable deduction if you have everyone divided. I don't think this is a conversation anyone wants. Some people don't want others to have. Let's come up with an agreement. Law-abiding citizen, because the majority of gun violence happens in gun-free zones. Okay, you're looking at statistics. Should you be able to control another state? How about another town? Do you control what happens in Veneta, Oklahoma? Do you live in Veneta, Oklahoma? Different strokes for different folks. Am I not? Law-abiding citizens can be bad too. Takes everyone one bad day. Some people don't get caught. Some you would never even suspect are bad because some put on an act. Everyone puts on an act, and everyone has a good part and a bad part of them. Can't really control guns because criminals don't follow laws, okay? Good night, everyone. Good night, Kendall. You can't control anything. You can't control anything. Ding, ding, ding. Correct. Thank you. You can't control anything. You ever get yourself in a relationship and you try to control them? How'd that go? Anyone married here? Go try to control your spouse. See how that works out. You can only control yourself. I'm married and that would not work. Oh, no, never. SP, you ever try to control your significant other? No, kiddo. Okay. Well, how do you suppose we approach this then? I can't walk down my street and find illegal guns. I can walk down my street and find illegal guns in 5 minutes. Doesn't mean I'm going to get them. Oh, my. Okay, Iggy. Don't miss the point that I'm making. Like, SP, creep night. You can't control other people. They're going to do whatever the hell they want to do. Laws, no laws. Even in good neighborhoods. And you know what? Take away the guns. We still have knives. We still have explosives. We still have bombs. We still have axes. Oh, okay. Okay. Iggy's being a little chainsaws. Eminem style. Going to take a chainsaw too. The list goes on. Okay, so you can't control it. If you can't control it, what do we do about it? Okay, well, what causes it? If it's not the guns that cause it, then it's people that cause it. And if people cause it, then how could we have a conversation that people aren't driven? You think people wake up in the morning and they're just like, I'm going to cause mass harm to a bunch of people. You think that's how it works? Oh my God, a butter knife. No. There are signs and things that lead up to it. There are so much that goes into it. Everyone's one bad day from being the worst version of themselves and doing things that they can never take back. Everyone. If that is the case, then maybe we need to start being more mindful and kind how we treat people, regardless if they agree or believe the things that we believe or that we agree with. Do you hear me out? You know what I'm saying? No, the United States citizens are way too stubborn. I think that's very, very apparent. So what I'm getting at, it's not about the gun laws. It's not about Republicans or Democrats. It's how we treat individuals. Vote however the hell you want to vote. Vote for whatever the hell you want to vote if you think it's going to make a change anyways. I met one guy once and he said, I always vote, but I'm always disappointed because everyone I vote for never wins. See, there will always be some from the weapons everywhere. People will hide them and bring them. Creep Night, it's not about the weapons. Anything can be made as a weapon. This roll of tape can be used as a weapon. Okay? Oh, it's going to be a war. It's going to be a war, a civil war, if we do not start treating people with respect and dignity. Bring back dignity. Can we do that? Can we give people a chance to speak their truth again without giving them too much judgment? If you say that I like to take a can of peanut butter and rub it all over my body and let my dogs lick the peanut butter off, then yeah, you're going to have some judgments against you. People are going to look at you a little sideways, a little bit weird. You're going to be a little fruity, right? But as long as you're not putting peanut butter on me, woo! I don't know if I should be happy, excited, or sad and scared for your dogs. I don't know. You take it for what you will. Life is what you make it. And you get whatever you put in. You start a relationship, give them love and get love. Well, they don't love me and I've given them all the love. Then get the hell away from them and go find someone out of the 7 billion people that will love you. Someone's rude to you, someone's mean to you. Forgiveness, tolerance, but also boundaries. You will not talk to me that way. Strike one. Sometimes not even strike one. Sometimes not even strike two. You continue to talk to me the way you're talking to me. I don't appreciate it. So if you continue, then I'm not going to talk to you anymore because you are not showing yourself as a reasonable human being that has a cognitive conversation. And you're wasting my time, and I don't appreciate it. Thank you. Well, they're spewing hate. They're spewing mistrust. Monkeys are flying. Monkeys are flying. Monkeys are flying. Oh, who gives a fuck? If I feel like monkeys are flying, let me believe the monkeys are flying. Well, that's just not okay. Why? Because I'm not participating in the societal game that everyone else is participating in. Let me see my freaking flying monkeys. Leave me alone. If you see the cracks of the game, you see the cracks of the game. Look at it. Oh, wow. There's fish. I'm seeing fish. Are you guys seeing fish? What if you weren't seeing fish? Who cares? This is why I made the cult. See, this is the crazy part. SP says UK isn't so bad. Not a dictatorship or something worse, overbearing government. No, I'm not a Messiah. I'm just a Jeremiah. I like that. And SP, dictatorship or something worse, overbearing government. Anywhere we go, it's going to be the same. At least you know this is home. Please don't go to the UK. Well, if you want to, then go, okay, but I'll miss you. I can't stand Trump. Okay? Sincerely, okay. And for the people that said that they love Trump, okay. But I swear, if someone starts being mean to you, SP, I'm going to hit them with my fucking car. I know that's blowing plausible deniability, but they better not be mean. And that goes for everyone on here. If anyone is being mean or being someone's being rude to them, as a friend, I don't care what your beliefs are. As a friend, I got you. I come in like a wrecking ball. You hear me? Oh my God, it's okay. 9:21. I am so sorry. I gotta get going. Sorry, I was getting so deep in the conversation. I loved it. Here we go. Hey, oh, 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 oh. Hey, oh, 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 oh. I hope that you had a wonderful weekend. I hope that your Monday didn't suck. Now it's terrific Tuesday. All I gotta say, all I gotta say is what? I hope that you had a wonderful weekend. I hope that your Monday didn't suck. Now it's terrific Tuesday. All I gotta say, 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 all I gotta say is what my God, thank you for being you. I mean it. Bye.